All right, tonight we've got a donation or subscriber deck list that we're playing. This one comes from Josh Collier, and it's going to be Lantern Control. Josh is going to the Indie Open, I think it's this weekend, right? And, he just kind of wanted to showcase the deck that he's chosen to play. I don't know if this is his exact 75, but this is what we're testing tonight. Some notables I'll go over here once we get the cards from Mana Traders. 80 cards? That can't be right.
Is actually run Glacial Fortresses?
Whoa. Why is it giving me 2 tickets?
Also doesn't, I think, have Glyph Keepers in it.
Alright, this is weird. I'm guessing that... I'm so confused. It's giving me tickets. And it's giving me cards I don't need. Alright, well, I'm just going to take all 80 and then give all 80 back. Okay. No, it said no. Yeah, it said no. Mana delivery bought 5. Okay, it's not this. Oh, right. It's not this weekend. It's the following weekend. It's the same weekend as the team event in Des Moines. That's right. Mana delivery bought 5.
Josh, you're going to have to change your account name to something Lantern Control-y.
Yeah, if you didn't catch that,
be like Ensnaring Bridge or...
Yeah, if you didn't catch that, Evan said you can no longer have the username Agent of Blight on Twitch. You must change it over to Ensnaring Bridge or something like that. I need to figure out a mic situation for you. I think there's lapel mics. Mic USB. Yeah, here's one. Okay. I'll have to figure that out. Sweet. This isn't working.
Is it just one icon?
Maybe. That's what she said. Okay. I'm guessing something broke from last time. Hey Brad. People donate or people subscribe to play decks. I'm not trying to... I want to put Curious Obsession on a Blighted Agent. Yeah, that sounds not very good.
I would like to pass a Blighted Agent with a Curious Obsession on.
Let's see here. Is he gonna go down to 73? Oh, wait. Make sure this confirms. Alright. No hour-long Mana Trader problems. That's a good sign. Okay. So we've got our deck. Let's update our versions. We got these white-bordered and snaring bridges. Okay, so let's talk about some of the card choices that Josh has decided to make. The first one that's kind of big is that there are only 3 Mox Opals in the main. And basically the idea is that Lantern players have come to this conclusion that Mox Opal in your opening hand is not amazing. It can certainly help you kind of explode your hand out to the minimum number of cards, but On average, like you want to draw one, but you don't necessarily want one on turn one. There's a welding jar in the main board. That's mostly just, hate's gonna be real. Playing it in the main's fine. You can whir into it in response to like a removal spell on your ensnaring bridge if you needed to. There's a Beast Within, which replaces the Abrupt Decay. It's one more mana, but it's a lot more flexible. It can take out Tron lands. In the sideboard, this is the spicy one. I don't even know how to say this word. Periphery nodes. At the beginning of your upkeep, destroy the creature with the least power. It can't be regenerated. And if there are 2 or more creatures that are tied for the least power, you choose one of them. When there are no creatures on the battlefield, you sack it. So the idea here is that it's going to slowly take out all of the noble hierarchs as well as the signal pests in your opponent's deck so that they can't attack with them. The downside to this card, in my opinion, is that they can play around it. So if I have a bunch of nobles or if I have one noble on my board, on the board, I'm going to attack, you're going to play this. I'm no longer playing another noble until the board's clear. Now, that probably means that the Lantern player is going to have plenty of time to win or at least get the lock going, but you can play around this card. Bantu's Last Reckoning is for humans, robots, other general creature aggro decks. Those are really just the big 2 right now. And then like against humans, like they're more likely to name Bridge, Whir, and Pyroclasm on their meddling mages. And so having like a different sweeper that they're not going to see coming, hopefully, is kind of the idea behind that.
Why does it say sideboard 18, but I only see like 10 cards?
Yeah.
Why only 3 bridge?
Why did they just go away? Dude, what is going on with Moto right now? You guys see this? Sort by converted mana cost. 1 card. Okay. This is
3.
This is not good. Oh, now we're at 15 all of a sudden.
15. Still missing 3.
Well, no, there's only supposed to be 15.
Oh, there was 18.
I know. Now I'm like super confused. There was 18. Now we're down to 15. I don't know what's going on. Moto's a wonderful, wonderful program.
3 of our cards. Hopefully we give them back to make penetrators and they're not just gone.
Yeah, well, I mean, we borrowed what, 73 cards, and there's 2 basics, so 75 minus 2 basics is 73. So I believe we borrowed the correct number. It's just Moto sucks. Ah, sideboard. What's going on? This is so weird. Well, I think it's right. I don't know what's going on. What did I do, guys? I have no idea what I did. I am so confused. Just Moto things. This is awful. All right. So it looks like if I switch back and forth, it fixes itself. Oh man. All right. So there's a search for Escanta, and there's 2 Tezzeret's. These are basically for decks that interact with Bridge, and we need to find other kind of lock pieces really quickly. And Tezzeret can be, as we saw against, I think it was Jerry, right? It was a 16 out of nowhere. So that's kind of some of the card selection. I don't know.
Only 3 bridges.
Is that normal? That might be normal. Like now that you have Whir, it might be normal to just run 3. don't see a single lantern control anywhere. Here we go. Pro Tour. Yeah, three in the main board of Lewis's list. All right, so this should be interesting. I'm kind of excited to play it because I've never played it before, but I'm also scared to play it because I'm probably going to time out a lot. So here we go, jumping into round 1. BBD plays 4, cutting the decay. Sam Black plays 3. Well, if Sam Black plays 3, cards in active league decks are locked and cannot be traded. Oh, that's just a warning. You'll hold my hand. F6 is not your friend. I won't be F6ing. I promise you that. I'm going to be putting stops once we get in game on basically everything. What? Upkeep and draw step? I guess I don't need one in the draw step, right? I just need one in the upkeep. I definitely don't want to click OK like a million times. Alright, round 1 opponent, I'm sorry. Hey, do you want to shut that door? Michelle might take a nap a little bit later. Thank you. Also, your wife's gift she got us, you remember all those like beads? Yeah. They've all like evaporated. They're like really small now. We thought that was really funny.
You can just add more water if you want.
Oh, does that work? Okay. I'll try that. Make sure Eben's in frame here. He is. Just scoot a little bit this way though. I'm gonna try to get a lapel mic for Eben for next week. I found one on Amazon I want to buy. So this feels like a mulligan. I have 6 mana sources and an Inquisition.
Doesn't seem right.
I'm a mulligan. This hand's much better. We are on the draw. I'm gonna keep Pithing Needle. Probably don't want Pithing Needle against a blind opponent.
No. You just want to find bridge now.
Yep, I think all we need is bridge. I agree with Eben on our assessment. Burning Inquiry. Well, there goes our hand. Alright, we didn't ditch the lantern or the jar, so that's good. He also ditched his hollow one, so that's good for us. Top, probably, he said. I'm gonna lead on Dark Slick Shores, I guess. It doesn't really matter though. And I would assume Lantern's the better play, or is Pixis the better play?
I think you lead on Lantern so you get more information on your own draw steps.
Yeah, but I'm not like doing anything with it, right? Alright, we're gonna do this, because that's just confusing. Putting my library up here.
That was confusing.
Dark matters if they draw into double discard. Play Lantern? Yeah, okay. Lantern actually makes sense because if they do discard us. So he has a hollowed one on top of his library. That's not good. If he has another Burning Inquiry. He's going to play Goblin Lore. This card is so good. Oh, he discarded his other hollow one. This still has a hollowed one on top, though.
What are the things?
Nice deck, nerd, Jesse says. Alright, well, I think I'm supposed to Pixis here.
That's all we can do.
No, I meant like use it. I don't want him to draw a hollowed one, right?
Probably not.
And I don't want this. Yeah, you can draw a land. Alright, and we can whir next turn for bridge, right? With jar backup? This is not tap, right? Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. So I think we have the lock. Unless he has a way to discard us.
You got a faded discard.
Tassiger the Golden Fang. Ooh. Flamewake's Phoenix, that's fine. So we take 4. I'm gonna put a stop in our upkeep. I guess if I do that, we can't whir. I should have a stop in our upkeep. I'm gonna draw this though. I guess there's no real reason to whir now. All of their like discard abilities are sorcery speed. Street rate doesn't make me happy. So once we get the lock, it's going to be a matter of figuring out how to win. Fetching's also interesting there. I would think Street Rate's a card you want.
Don't think they have any answers to the bridge.
Probably not main board. They're going to have Ancient Grudge in post forward, I would assume.
It's a lot harder after this. This is just like Dredge. We should be a 80% favorite game 1 to almost everything.
Yep. Single black mana. Tassiger the Golden Fang.
Give him back all the hollow ones. All of them?
Get a bridge. Ooh, Ancient Stirrings. That's actually not very good, right?
That's fine.
Well, okay, I guess it is actually decent. Moto, seriously.
So because we can...
Yeah, I can't orb.
Actually,
I should go land orb, right?
yeah, land orb. And then nothing can attack.
Well, I can also land Stirrings, but then if I find like a land, yeah.
It's bad.
Just go down to 1 card. Yeah. And I don't care about Bloodghast.
All of our curses are gone.
So I'm at F6. Go to your upkeep. You're fine. That land's fine. Alright, opponent conceded. Thank you for not making me fight this out. Okay, so I could see wanting Welding Jar to fight grudges. I could see Grafdigger's Cage to stop. Well, it really only stops Bloodghast, and I guess Flamewake Phoenix. But we're like not killing Flamewake either. Do we want Bantus in this matchup? Bantus scares me. We have a lot of blue lands. 1 cage may. Don't need 2. Well, there's only 1 cage in the list.
I think he used to play a list with 2.
What comes out?
Fifteen,
Oh, there's 1 cage main.
Is it?
Yes.
It still seems good.
I think it's not good quite enough, honestly. Just because it only hits 2 creatures and it doesn't stop like their hollow ones from coming into play on turn 1.
It doesn't. Doesn't do anything. So. Well, I guess some of them had Grim Lava lands.
You don't want to shave like Inquisitions and Thoughtseizes? Shave Lantern and Bauble.
I'm with Bauble. Why would you ever shave Lantern?
All right, let's start with. We have a minute left. You want Inquisition for K command? That makes sense. We have a minute left. What else do we want out of the board? Let's start there. I'll trim one bauble so far. Do we want any of these other things? We don't have to worry about Stony Silence. Shatterstorm, I guess, is a card you could play. K command's going to be a card you can play. Do we want this Nodes? I don't think so, because they're just going to sack like Flamewake Phoenix and potentially get it back.
Bloodghast.
Or Bloodghast, yeah. Wrath seems kind of medium. I'd almost take a Brutality over the Wrath.
I'm fine with Brutality.
Seal, no. Tezzeret, no. Alright, I'm going to submit this because we only got 15 seconds. Take out Spellbomb next. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I should look at the 1-mana artifacts more. Let me pull up the list. This seems like a keep, right? It's only real bad if he Burning Inquiries and we discard everything but lands. Ship? Why would you ever ship this hand? I'm not gonna bobble like at all because I don't want my Glimmervoid to get sacked. So like I'm not gonna bobble at all until our turn. Should have bobbled and shreddered.
I think you want the information.
If he like taps out this turn, the bobble lets me know if I want to pop it or not. But I'm not bobbling anyway because I don't want my Glimmervoid to get blown up by an Ancient Grudge. If I bobble and he blows up Lantern, my Glimmervoid goes away. I am like 100% to not bobble there.
Yeah. Does this deck ever have anything but Hollow One on top of it?
Right? It's kind of how I feel. Yeah, I'm just drawing. Ooh, I want that card. Darn. Should have bobbled. I guess we just get a land with it, with our Ancient Stirrings. And then we can take out this hollowed one. Probably the Darkslick Shores. Any order's fine. Pixis seems good. Opal, he says. God, you really confused me, Josh. Opal is a land. But if he like Shatterstorms us?
It's more vulnerable to artifact.
So, bobbling here is interesting because I'm drawing Pixis. So there's no way for me to rip enough to whir next turn. Sure. Street Wraith. It's a lot of Bloodcasts. Yeah, I would take Opal if we had lands in hand. Because I want to play as many spells as I possibly can. What do we got here? Single black mana. Tasker or Angler makes a lot of sense, yeah. Guess I don't want to always yield to that. All right, and I'm gonna Shredder myself. Yeah, that's fine. We can take this hit. I mean, I think Street Rate's probably fine. He's not casting it. He can get into Faithless Looting though, which is kind of sad. But we need to find a land for next turn. Yep.
I mean, if he
a land or an opal
doesn't play some draw spell, we're probably shreddering him.
We're shredding ourselves.
And then he Street Race, and then we fix this.
Don't we need to find a land or we're dead?
Oh yeah, but it's still clear one card.
I think we might just.
But it might not be. It might not matter.
If you find a land, you're open to Werfer Bridge. And then we can Brutality all 3 modes. I think we're dead regardless. We have to get down to 1 card.
Yeah.
There's a bridge.
Can't cast that.
Alright, well there's piece 1. The triple Bloodghast start was probably the most brutal thing here. Alright, so we can Werfer Bridge, and then we'll have 3 cards left in hand, and we take 8. I can Brutality and Lantern, but then I die, right? Because I go to 9, and then these things kill me.
Yep, we're dead.
So our opponent was just a little too fast for us, and we missed 1 land drop, which cost us. Yep. Do we want Bantus?
Too much. Like, all of their things come back.
Spellbomb actually seemed like it was. Oh, Pyrite Spellbomb. You sure we don't want the second cage?
I think we want the second cage.
That kind of made me feel like we want the second cage. Beast Within probably not great as well. So we have Bauble, Jar, Opal, Inquisition. Like we can.
So good if we hit a Whir or a Bridge.
I probably do, Lucas, but I have to be cognizant of time. This feels like a mulligan. Although we get an extra draw to things.
Is this a keep or mulligan, Josh?
Keep or mulligan? Please use the words keep or mulligan, not yeah, because I don't know what you're responding to. There is a delay. Ship, he says. Okay. Alright, this has to be a keep, right? I don't think I want Beast Within.
All we want is bridges. If only we had a fourth in our deck.
I think I should lead on Shredder.
If that Beast Within had been a bridge, this hand would be so great. I think you always lead on Lantern.
The thing is if he makes us discard the Lantern, I think I'd rather have the Shredder in play. Name Street Wraith with Pithing Needle, he says. I want to shred myself to get like things into the yard for like Academy runes.
The game will be over by then.
Maybe. But if he makes us like play it out.
You want to see what you're drawing so you can...
I can't interact with it yet. Yeah. If I just play Lantern, I'm giving him free information.
You see what he's drawing too.
Sure, but I'm also giving him free information. He's got a hollowed one. That's sick. He's got two hollowed ones.
Even sicker.
Can't Flame Wake Phoenix though. Probably just Inquisition. Should have played Lantern first. This was a play pattern mistake. I could have got extra information. I will take the Faithless Looting. And he's drawing a Bloodghast. Okay. He has a Bloodghast in hand already, and I don't want him to... Alright, he's just got all the Bloodghasts again.
You want his Bloodghast to be in his hand. That's where the least.
Yeah. This is going to be hard to start, or hard to beat though. 8 power on turn 1 when we're on the draw. Or no, we were on the play. So yeah, 8 power on turn 1 is still rough. And he gets this Flame Wake Phoenix back, but he doesn't get to play the Bloodghast from his hand. So his hand is double Bloodghast land. We're taking 10. So we have to draw a bridge, right?
Yep.
So I have to shred myself. Right, but like he's given us the least amount. Oh, dang. Why didn't I should have shredded on the end step there? I really want to know if it's the next card. Oh, my face is over the top card. I'm sorry. I will rectify that for the next game. And we're dead to the 10 power on turn 2. God, I really wish I would have known what the next card was.
I'd like to point out that if that Beast Within had been a Ensnaring Bridge, we win that game.
Yeah, that's true. Evan mentioned that the Beast Within, which is an Ensnaring Bridge in BBD's list, would have won us that game. I know that was Gabriel Nassif, right? No, I didn't. Well, it was Yellow Hat. Yeah. I don't know if it would have made a huge difference, but I agree we should have done it. So this hand seems fine. Ah, okay. Keep. Thanks, Josh. Had no idea. Raven's Crime.
Grab Grab Digger's Cage would be good.
So what do I want to ditch here? Pick this? I think it's just Lantern and Cage. I kind of need to find a Pithing Needle. This Thoughtseize will be good. Yeah, we're gonna shred him on the end step.
Are we though? Are you sure we won't do nothing?
Shush you. Ah, right. Sorry.
Are you sure you want to give me a mic?
Yes, I'm sure. Smallpox. Discards a card, sacks a creature, loses a life. Alright, well, this seems easy.
Keep land or Ancient Stirring?
We keep Ancient Stirring. Yeah, we're working on a new layout for the stream so that you can see all of the board as well as sponsor information, so it's not all in the way.
This is where Mox Opal would be really nice. Better than land. Oh, that card's gonna be really hard for us to beat.
This one? Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to want to mill this. And I think I'm going to want to draw this Thoughtseize. And I'm going to take...
The rack.
I feel like I have to take the rack here.
Although his orb shuts that off.
Orb shuts off Liliana as well, though.
Yeah,
so... And then we're going to shred our opponent.
Does not shut off your
Another Smallpox. Alright, well, we have this Bauble. So you gonna... So if he like if he Smallpoxes us again, do we just try to keep him off land? I think we do. Well, I guess we don't really care about the second land, right? I'd much rather keep him off.
Yeah. We need to filter our draws.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I don't really care about Raven's Crime. Alright, so we're going to bauble ourselves, mill ourselves, upkeep, mill ourselves again.
There we go.
That's a land, essentially.
Better than a land.
Well, this bridge is going away, but we don't really care because he's not going to attack our lands. So we do want this Codex Shredder. He's drawing a brick. That's good for us. Alright, so do we try to get him off lands? I feel like we're going to have two Shredders now. We can realistically keep him off lands. Yeah. Ooh, we have a Beast Within, but we aren't even close to having the mana. I think I'm supposed to mill his land here. That's fine. Shrieking Affliction is not gonna happen.
No.
Lily is probably okay, right?
We already got one. Second one is not great. Why did we draw?
I don't care about drawing this card. And it's an answer to Lily if he ever does get to land it.
He's just gonna get in position.
Yeah, we're gonna let... Oh, yeah. Oh, which is fine. Like, I feel like we're ahead here. Honestly. Like, we're just gonna keep him off land. And he's never gonna be able to cast any of his spells.
We could let him have your ability, right?
Oh, no, because he can float mana play.
That's
Float mana. I feel like I have to draw this whir. Because he has land on top. Let's see what we can hit here. Oh, man.
This is the problem with this strategy. Is I think he has too many good cards to try and
Nope, we got there. And we're drawing a land next turn. It's worked out for us. The fabled 4 live draws. Yeah, we don't really care about smallpox. Yeah, you can have that.
Oh, we were actually want him to smallpox, right? We have no.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have a land in play next turn. It's not as good.
I mean, we could.
Did he just Ravenscram us from the graveyard?
No, he had it in his hand. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to play this since we're drawing another land, and we're going to give him the smallpox and call it good. Turns out Mox is not a land. You're right. In this specific deck, it's not a land. Alright, well, I like the land. You can have that fatal push. I want the land, right?
Yeah.
Alright, gotta speed up a little bit here. Smallpox you can have.
Do we want this Mishra's Bauble?
I don't think so. Don't need another lantern. We don't have Academy runes. Upkeep. Don't need this. Really looking for like another shredder. I'll take the land. How much does sack shredder? 5? Okay. Why is lantern good? We don't have an Academy runes. I'd much rather find an Academy runes and then we can mill ourselves. Thoughtseize is fine. I wish I could move these around. No. It's not very good. I don't like. He could have 4 live draws in a row, but every time I see a dead one, like I think we're okay. Let's shred him.
Definitely gonna keep that.
Shred ourselves. That's a dead draw. Oh, that's a good one. Just play this. Sack this one. Pass the turn. Draw Ancient Stirrings. What are we trying to hit here on our Ancient Stirrings? Yeah, I guess more shredders. So on his end step, we don't have any shredders. We want to draw this. Lantern. I think Inventor's Fair is the right choice here.
Probably.
You can have Inquisition. Alright. Opponent has conceded. Alright, we want Leyline of Sanctity, 100%.
I don't know.
Someone card Shrieking Affliction. Card the Rack. Choose an opponent. At the beginning of the chosen player's upkeep, deals X damage. Shrieking Affliction. I didn't spell that right.
I don't think it targeted.
Beginning of each opponent's upkeep. Okay, so it really just deals with the discard and the lilies. So we want the Abrupt Decay. We leave in the Beast Within. Pithing Needle. Seal of Primordium seems good. Decay. Search. I'll try Search. Brutality doesn't seem good. Alright, so what are we cutting? Don't need Needle. Oh yeah, we don't need a third Needle. Pyrite Spellbomb goes.
We need Welding Jar? They don't have any way to destroy things, do they?
Yeah, Welding Jar goes. Witchbane Orb's good. Beast Within is like all of these effects. Alright, I gotta make 4 cuts. Only need 1 needle? Yeah, I guess we're only naming Lily. Right?
Do we even need this many bridges and words? Like,
do we need any bridges?
They do have Mutavaults and stuff to beat you down and Bloodcast.
We can Pithing Needle Mutavault.
Not if our 1 Pithing Needle's on Liliana. Word seems really hard to cast against this smallpox deck.
I like cutting a whir. Cut a bunch of discard. Man, see, that's why I put it all on the right over here. Cut Pixis for bridge? What do I need bridge for? Cutting a Thoughtseize. I don't understand. I need people to explain why we're cutting cards, because these don't make sense to me. Yeah, like, I only wanted 1 bridge. Do I keep this hand with Double Bobble? Double Bobble Shredder on 1?
Yeah, that's probably fine. Bobble ourselves to find lands.
Bye-bye, Shredder. You think he'll take Search? I don't think he'll take Search. I think he'll take a Shredder or a Whir. Or Stirrings. Yeah, okay. I was right. Haha! We play that, right?
Auto glitch in our favor.
Dear opponent, I am sorry. I've never wanted to like a comment more than Lucas's comment right now on Control F. Oh, there's Mutavault. Dark Confidant. So Swamp going to his hand.
It's like, why didn't we bobble ourselves?
Bobble Glimmervoid. I guess I just Codex Shredder him. Because I don't want him to get a free card off the bob. I think it's just search here. All right. Mutavault. Gross. That's kind of gross. Liliana. Sure.
We have to get rid of Academy.
Don't we want Academy so we can start shreddering ourselves?
It just seems so slow.
I want to get rid of Whir because we have no other artifacts. Whir for a needle? Okay, we could just Whir for a needle. So if I'm doing that, I have to get rid of Academy runes? Yeah, okay. Have to discard Stirrings. How can I possibly bin Glimmervoid? Makes no sense.
If we just shredded ours and we shredded our one needle, that would have been really awkward.
Yeah, that's true. Do I want Inquisition?
He's gonna have 3 cards in hand. He's probably gonna have like none by next turn. I don't think so.
Pithing Needle. Liliana of the Veil. One of the reasons I shredded myself is to get 7 cards in the library so we can flip this search. So now we just need a bridge. You correctly did not name Dark Realms, yes. Another Bob. Mismatched Bobs.
So if we get a bridge, is Bob just kill him eventually? We don't have to do anything.
We have to discard a card. This makes me feel like I have to discard Lantern.
I think you do. Not really great in this matchup anyway. If we flip Ascanta, we can search, we hit bridge, flip bridge in play, we should be okay.
Yeah. Here's a rack.
Oh, I guess we gotta still find answers to the rack and Fruiting Affliction.
So take 2. Mox Opal in our graveyard. Do we want more mana?
Yeah, if we're gonna be searching, I guess.
Snaring Bridge? Codex Shredder. So it's probably better to Azcanta this turn, right? Yeah, because then we only take 1 off the rack. So next turn we take freaking 8, go to 6, then to 5. Yeah. Did we board in our Ancient Grudge? No. He did not attack us with all of them. Does he have another Bob? Do you think?
Smallpox? No, I wouldn't play Smallpox.
Raven's Crime. He could have 2 Raven's Crime, so I think I have to let this one happen, right? Well, if we don't hit Bridge, I probably wanted to discard something else. But if he has another one...
You can just go to his stuff, I guess.
Alright, well there's a Bridge. Take 2 down to 6. Seal, that's good. That felt like the perfect.
That did feel like the perfect. Sometimes we can throw that back.
The seal if we need to? Yeah. Alright. No reason to blow it up yet. Might as well wait until his end step. In game 3, if we go there, we want the draw. Yeah, he did. That's kind of sad. Does one do more than the other? Field of Ruin. That's spicy. Takes out Glimmer Void.
What I would have chosen.
We don't have any basics anymore, though, because we drew both of our islands, because we're unlucky. So, Shrinking Affliction's better than the rack.
I think so.
I would go up to 2 cards, though, so I don't think that's right. Picks. Huh. One, two, three, four. We're a land short to shred back Seal. I'm going to keep the Pixis in hand. Go up to 2 cards on end step. And I guess hope to hit. Abrupt Decay doesn't do it. Oh, man, these basic islands. We can't beat that card. Alright. Guess we want Ancient Grudge, although I'm not happy about it. Pithing Needle seems good. Grafdigger's Cage. Do we care about the retrace?
If we're trying to keep cards in our hand, we do.
But are we?
I don't know. I don't know how we win if we don't. I don't know how we win if we do.
Yeah, I don't think we want Cage. I probably want this other Bridge.
This matchup seems abysmal for us, actually. Like the deck that wants to empty its hand instantly against this 4 Shrieking Affliction, 4 rack deck.
I'm cutting. So what does the guide say? Yeah, but if I have 3 cards in my hand, I'm getting attacked by
Bob's a mutant.
Biobs and Mutavaults, yeah. Alright. So we're gonna be on the draw. Pages of shit on.
I doubt it's in here.
I don't see anything.
Like, this is a serious.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good choice.
Tier 3 deck.
Okay. I mean, we want to hit. We want to get Shrieking Afflictions. One card seems awful. What about this? No.
You like bubbles?
I definitely like Baubles too. I think I don't want this Thoughtseize. I still think I want 2 bridges. I guess the other picks this. I guess. Alright, but we'll be on the. We want to be on the draw? Doesn't that give him the opportunity to just like discard us?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Tom has said that you want to be on the draw every time. I'm going to keep this. We don't have mana for Ancient Stirrings though. But we are pretty good against discard, right? 1-1. I'm going to keep. Yeah, we're on the draw. No Leyline, unfortunately. Yep. What you want, opponent? Doesn't actually matter. He's drawing Thoughtseize. Yeah. We're drawing land. He could play Bob.
We did have nothing last turn.
Yeah, like, it just depends on how much he cares about this. Yeah, he's Thoughtseize. Yep. Herborg. Gross. Oh, that's gross. Oh, no, we're drawing that. Yeah. I don't care about Raven's Crime, do I? Maybe I do.
Well, we definitely don't need a third leg land, so.
Alright, you get a land. And he's drawing another land. We do want to shuffle us, though. We're drawing a Shredder. We're not shuffling anything. Bob. Yep.
You should get the bitter start going.
We're gonna shred him because I don't want him to have 2 afflictions. He can have a land off of the Bob, I guess. Well, maybe we'll pick this after that resolves.
This deck is super weak, Dark Confidant.
Smallpox. You can have smallpox.
Yeah. Oh. It's a lot of Shrieking Affliction.
We don't want Bobble, right?
Not as much as we don't want him to have Shrieking Affliction.
Yeah. So we just need a bridge. We're only taking 3 a turn. So we have quite a few turns actually.
2 a turn.
Well, yeah, 2 a turn.
If we find a bridge. Hey, a bridge.
Sweet. Yes, it does, Jesse. So I think I leave this card in my hand, right? He's just gonna Ravenscrime it, I guess. But like it forces him to, or no, I could mill the Ravenscrime.
Pixising.
Or yeah, Pixis.
This is what we want to do.
And just try to keep him off like any gas.
Good lord, that's all of them. We're done with the Shrieking Afflictions. Right? Isn't that, yeah.
Yeah, that's 4. I definitely want this Witchbane Arm, I think.
Yes. Then we have to play the land.
But then I have to play the land. Well, I don't know if I want it now. Oh, no, I probably want it. So now we need to find an answer to this Shrieking Affliction. I mean, I could mill this. Because it is each player discards a card. I don't know. Don't play the land. Orb is bad, I think. I kind of agree. Like, we can basically take 1 a turn if we keep 1 card in hand.
No, it's 3. Always. That's the one that's always 3.
Yeah, it's 3. Oh, right. It's not 3. Sure. So 2 damage. Oh, he's going to take out our field. Inventor's Fair, probably. Oh, we drew the other island, too. God, that's so unfortunate. Okay.
Why did he do that?
I don't know.
Very strange. Oh, the smallpox.
Oh, okay. Sure, okay, he's going to discard. Okay, now we definitely don't want the orb. Alright, we need like a seal.
So we upkeep Texas.
Take 3, gain 1. Doesn't do anything.
Can't cast that. Can't cast that.
Can't cast that either, though. So he takes 1. Hope that the other card's a brick. It's another Bob. It's gonna help him get through his deck pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't want this whir either. Alright, he chose to Thoughtseize. I guess I just shred myself. Like, if we can take out the Shrieking Affliction, I'm feeling pretty good. But we need green mana.
He's giving us a lot of turns by not Field of Ruin.
Alright, we're going to keep this card. There's our green mana. So now we just need to find
Beast Within.
any of our answers to that card. Right, so first one happens, then you get take one, then you get another land. And we're in his draw step, so he drew for turn. Okay.
So we wanna
Takes out our Inventor's Fair, makes us shuffle.
so kicks us here probably.
We probably should have waited till after this resolved. Because we're both shuffling, like, no cards to search for. Hey, that doesn't really do much. Because we need 2 lands now. Because this Field of Ruin is amazing. We probably want to draw it still though, right?
It's gonna get discarded.
2.
He has 2 discard spells in his 3-card hand.
Might not.
That he's gonna draw 3 cards next turn. One of which is a discard spell.
So you don't think we want this card?
I don't think it matters. I think we're dead. Josh says we need it.
Really? I can't give him the rack. Well, there's an opal. But we're still a land short, right? Give him Collector Brutality so he can't. This is so bad. This seems like a really bad matchup. Like if they stick 1 rack effect, we are just owned. Like we need Bobble. And we need... We're dead, right? There's nothing we can draw. Well, I mean, to be fair though, we did get a little unlucky. Like we drew both islands, both games he drew Field of Ruin. And that like really hurt us.
Field of Ruin as a strip mine is really good.
I think if we didn't draw our... Yeah, we're just dead.
No, we're never beating Double Bob either. Anyway, like that's so many cards for them. Just can't keep up.
Yeah, I mean drawing both of our basics, I think, is what lost us that game. Because if we had basics to go get every time, we would have had outs.
Outs to that, but I mean he's drawing 4 cards a turn.
Yeah, but
turn.
a lot of them don't matter.
A lot of them don't, but some of them do.
Sure, but I mean, like, if we, like, he has to take damage to draw those cards too. Like, there's a cost to it. If we would have been able to take out that Shrieking Affliction, that's 4 afflictions down. We milled 2 racks. Like, what are his other win conditions at that point?
We had to deal with 2 more racks and another Leon.
And we get to see like the bob trigger still. So like we just let him draw the crap and mill the rest of it. It's not like he gets to. He doesn't get the instant speed fight over our shredder. So I feel like.
Wait, can we mill in the middle of Bob's?
We see what card he has on top. Bob triggers on the stack. We can mill that card so Bob doesn't draw it. And then the next Bob trigger goes off, but we see that card before the Bob trigger goes off. So yeah, we see every card he's going to draw before he draws it. And like typically against Lantern, the card draw that you really want is like instant speed card draw. So then they go like mill you and then like forcing the Lantern player to react first and then you draw in response. So like I'm not like convinced. It feels like a bad matchup. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not convinced. Like, if we wouldn't have drawn islands, I feel like we had a good shot. Alright, this is a keep. We have Lantern, Stirrings, Bridge.
All the things.
We need a Shredder, but yeah. Sleight of hand. So we're playing against Storm. So we basically need a Witchbane Orb. This guy's not happy.
I would think that'd be a great matchup for him.
We also hit a Pixis. That's pretty good.
I don't know why he would not be happy.
It really doesn't seem like it's that bad for him. Probably don't want a Glimmer Void. I don't think there's any value in playing the Lantern here. So I'm going to try to find a Shredder or a Witchbane Orb. Found a Shredder.
Pixis is like way better than Shredder in this matchup.
He wants to choose to draw in this matchup.
Wow, he really likes to do that.
I mean, Justin Cohen is a certain kind of individual.
I don't believe it was right last time.
I should have played Shredder last turn. I forgot we turned this on.
It just seems super wrong to me because
To be on the draw?
Kill us turn 3. There's no way we can get a orb out that fast.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, this is something else.
Okay.
Could this be Blue Moon?
Could be anything. Could be A-Rack.
Okay. Take this Inquisition. Grafdigger's Cage, that's nice. Sure.
We can't let him have Cryptic, can we?
Through the Breach.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we don't really care about that.
I mean, if we stick this bridge, we don't care about it, right? We gotta stick the bridge, though.
You have to stick with it.
Have to worry about mana leak and remand. Do I just play Cage or do I wait till next turn to play Cage? Because then I can go Cage if he counters it, land Bridge. I think I wait a turn. I think I wait a turn. I'm going to wait a turn.
one leak, so the most likely would be remand, so you could just play Cage. Possibly has logic not.
I mean, I would assume he has logic not. You can have a mountain. You can opt. Spirit Guide's a little scary, right?
Yeah, we don't really want to be Emrakul this turn.
Huh. He could already have it.
We know he has Through the Breach.
He could have a Spirit Guide, is what I'm saying. Do I make him shuffle?
I think you let him have Emrakul.
That's a really dangerous game, though.
Dead card.
It's dead if he doesn't have a Spirit Guide in his hand already. I could pick this and like try to hit a land another turn. I could also just Lantern him. I'm gonna play around him having a Spirit Guide. I don't want him to. Oh, sick. Just hits back-to-back snaps. Yeah, Lucas, that's why I was hoping to draw a fourth land and then have like Cage into. I mean, we can whir for 3 now, so like if he does anything, like we're fine. So like if he goes for Through the Breach, Emrakul this turn, we've got that covered. We can even like whir end step, force the Snapcaster, and then untap Bridge.
You can't tap that.
Why? Oh, right. Well, I don't want to have Cryptic.
That is true. That's a problem.
We just had 6 hours of Lantern. Yes, more Lantern. So where we're at, I gotta kind of say this quickly because we're that's funny that Jeff played Lantern. Yes, more Lantern. Jeff's losing his mind. I'm slowly losing mine. I didn't know we were playing this. I didn't know you were playing Lantern. You were the last person I expected to play Lantern. That's so hilarious. So this is kind of where we're at. We know our opponent's playing Through the Breach. We exiled an Emrakul. He has a Through the Breach in his hand. He has Cryptic Command on top of his library. So if we picks, we also know he has a Breeding Pool in his hand. So if we Pyxis of Pandemonium to take out the Cryptic Command, he could untap Through the Breach and untap Through the Breach and Emrakul us. And if that happens, we can whir for Ensnaring Bridge. But if he doesn't do it, he just has Cryptic Mana. So I think I have to shred him. I think I just have to hope he doesn't have. Thank you guys for all the follows. DBrian42, Anorexic, and Gentle Giant 81. You guys are awesome. Frenzied Mage, thank you for the follow. Our opponent thought we were timing out. We also know he's a Snapcaster Mage. This is his 4th Snapcaster Mage of the game. I could whir for 1 or 2.
What does that get us?
I don't know. Like we could whir for 1 and get a piece of a mill piece. Like it's probably going to draw out the counter, right? I guess he has. Oh man, you guys are insane. Yefrag, the Austins, GM1224, EnerGG Plus, Smash Biscuits, Mick BR01, Karmavox, Talaric, Cooldown Max, Petehead, Toxic Flame, Gentle Giant, I think Gentlite. I got you twice. Oh, thank you for the follows. And BTAC11 for the last one. Alright, we want this Thoughtseize. Got a lot of karma coming your guys' way. Alright, so this is gonna get Snap, Leaks. So much karma. Alright, so Snap's gonna hit Mana Leak. This is gonna Mana Leak. That's gonna resolve. We're gonna Cage. Now, do we care about this Snapcaster Mage? Probably not. We just want to try to stick this bridge. Oh god, we got more. Ectomaniac 33, Waffle Soup, Quaz, Yoquaz, Darksea, and Brickhouse with the follows. You guys are amazing. Remake. I'm just gonna. Alright, so he's got the Through the Breach. And he's got the Emrakul. We can't whir in response. So he had all the pieces he needed in his hand. I'm glad that I could have given him. Huh. We have to stick 6 permanents. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna concede. Alright, well that was kind of a house. Hope you're enjoying putting your opponents in the lock. Yeah, it's been pretty great. Pete Head with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, sir. Welcome, welcome. If you enjoy cats, this is the stream for you. If you enjoy tokens, my wife makes tokens for subscribers, for $9.99 subscribers. You can find more information below the stream. Alright, what do we want here? Leyline doesn't stop Annihilator, right? Probably want... We have one cage. I would assume we want Search. I would assume we want Brutality. We have to worry about Seal. He's just blue-red, right? So it's blue-red Through the Breach. This feels like a Tezzeret matchup. Sure. Does she make Menance tokens? She does make Menance tokens. I'm sorry there was a typo in our tokens. We're going to make sure there aren't any more typos in our tokens for the next batch.
Those will be collector's items.
Does he have any way to interact with our stuff? Like Ancient Grudge, those kinds of effects? Do we want this Welding Jar?
Quite possibly. Hard to say.
Beast Within seems kind of medium. Witchbane Orb seems kind of medium. I mean, it stops burn from our faces. He had Pool for Grudge. Oh yeah, he did have Raiding Pool, you're right. So what do we want to cut, Josh? Since this is your donation list, what would you like me to cut? I would think we don't want to cut any discard. Take out Orb and Spellbomb. Pyrite Spellbomb I agree with. Witchbane Orb also seems pretty medium given our plan. I'm gonna cut 1 bauble. Anorexic with the 100 cheer, 200 cheer, 300 cheer, making it rain. 400, 500, 600, 700. They're bits. 800. All right, Anorexic's going off. Okay, 36 seconds. I gotta find our last card here. What do we want to cut? Bauble and Opal. Opal? Okay. Anorexic, please. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. There was no sound on those cheers. I don't know if they showed up or not. Nope, they're definitely popping off. Sorry about there's no karma cheer on that. I will get that fixed for the next stream. You are officially our first person to cheer this channel. I appreciate that a lot. Anoronics, please. I'm sorry. Anoronic. Oh, sure. Sorry, I just read it wrong. This is a mulligan. This is a mulligan. Oh my gosh, this is a mulligan. I guess I keep this. This is our first. Like, I can't make mana. I can't make colored mana, so I want to bottom this. Wow. That was an insane mold of 4. Not having a single land in our 6 and 5.
What do we play? 18?
We play 18 lands.
That'll happen.
Anoronics. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. Alright, we need an artifact here. Alright, we hit an artifact. Do I just like Pixis now? You know what? We're both Pixising. That's what she said, Anoronics. Alright, land. That's not a land. So we need pretty much a land here.
A lot of things.
This is going to get countered. Yeah. Mullen to 4. So far, our matchups have not been kind to us. We played 8 rack, which I think is probably one of our worst matchups. Probably worse than Burn. What else did we play against? What was our round 1? Oh, we played against the Black-Red Hollow deck. We lost a close game 3 to Gabriel Nassif. He went double Hollow 1 on turn 1. So that was fun. I don't want to mill any lands. Oh! You see how lucky I got there? Or how smart I was? Which was it? No. Okay, I was like, no way. Alright, so really need to fade what's the guy's name? Spirit Guide, Through the Breach, Emrakul. He has 5 cards in his hand. I don't need to stop on the draw step anymore. I have a feeling he has it. Just based on how he's played. Gentle Giant 81 with 999 sub. Thank you, sir. Destructive Revelry. Yep. Gentle Giant, just so you know, the tokens are going out in March. About mid-February, I'll be sending an email to all the subscribers, a little survey to fill out with information. I don't give it to anyone, but it's used to gather your shipping information so I can ship you the tokens. We're doing it. Please don't have ceremonious rejection. Please don't have ceremonious rejection. All right, we are safe from the combo.
We do anticipate ancient grudges at some point.
Yes. I mean, he has revelries. 867-5309. You know what we didn't have tonight? Music. Land? Upkeep. Upkeep effects, he says. Vendilion Click. Not bad. Get some tunes going. Please let me know if this sound is too loud. All of these songs are not copywritten. Alright, so it's unfortunate that we drew Dark Slick Shores.
Who's Gentle Giant 81?
Why?
You just said dropping on a Titan would be cheaper.
Oh.
Andy knew your name. He's like, I didn't know this was your street bread.
Oh, so I probably know you, Gentle Giant. But I can drop him on Titan if you'd like. Snapcaster Mage is fine, I guess. Oh, yes, you're right. It does. Aw, he took our cage. That was sad.
So he draws 4 Snapcasters again.
Yeah. So we gotta just, we'll find another one.
Let's play this Tether.
We'll never know what that card was. Alright, what are we doing with this? Plussing?
You really want to make a pack?
Shredder? Man, we really need a lantern. He won't ignore this, right? So this basically gains us 5 life. Make a 5/5? That doesn't seem right.
I think we're a little too far behind.
Bolt us, redirect to Tezzeret. It's 3 damage either way. It's about all. This is basically the only deck it's played in. There's a few other decks. We could Shredder back our bridge, but then it needs to resolve, which is going to be hard.
I only got 2 cards.
Yeah. That would have been a nice one to have. Guess that's our plan. Him taking our Grafdigger's Cage was pretty good. Is he gonna snap bolt us? 5, 7. Yeah, we're just dead. We're just dead, guys.
I could draw 6 Snapcasters.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. 6th Snapcaster of our 2-game series. Gonna concede, move on. I don't know, man. First time ever playing Lantern. Not really happy with the results that we're having. Add Hammy1668. Thank you for the follow. Onyx. Also, thank you for the 4,000 cheer. Sorry, I missed that earlier. Got some friend requests on Facebook. You guys are the best. Pay 5 on the Pixis. Ooh, 88 Link with the good idea. Hey, Alex. 88 Link. That was the play. Good call. Bring up Pixis of Pandemonium. Pixis.
Put them into play.
It's 7 though. It's not 5, right? It's 7. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we could have put his Emrakul onto the field for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely could have done that. So far we played against Black Red Hollow one. That deck had a huge breakout at the Pro Tour. Like, it was crushing everything. Its win percentage was like almost 70%. And given how random the deck is, that's pretty amazing to me. But game 3, like, our opponent really showcased. He played 2 Hollow ones on turn 1 and discarded a Flamewake Phoenix. And so the next turn he attacked us for 10. And so basically he killed us on his own turn 3, and there really wasn't anything we could do about it. I feel like this is a keep, but we don't have a Lantern. I'm going to keep this. Fortunately, we can't play a black spell on 1. We did mulligan to 4 on our game 2 just then as well. We also lost to 8 rack, which felt awful. Bob was a very good. We won game 1. We lost game 2. Game 3, he saw 4 Shrieking Afflictions that we had to deal with. One of them got through, and that was enough to seal the game. We didn't find a seal or Abrupt Decay or anything. You want to play Glimmer first. I'm never going to play Glimmer first, because if this blows up for some reason, I'm definitely out of I don't want my Glimmer Void blown up.
I think this probably next turn. Because if you drawn another black source, you won't be able to put this black.
So Leonin or Tidal? I guess we take Sculler because we can't interact, and we can play Bridge next turn. Okay, that's fair, Josh. I want to thank you guys for sticking around after Jeff's stream. I know this is a lot of Lantern, but you know, you're all sadists, masochists, masochists, right? Definitely just playing this out. Flicker Wisp is a card we have to be a little afraid of. That's why we're going to discard next turn. We need to find a Lantern. Thalia's a little gross. So we really want to find a land. Land would be the best draw here. That is not a land. Do we Stirrings to try to hit a land? Take a Spire. It's a Pithing Needle, Bauble, Spires. And we probably want to Thoughtseize. So we can take Thought Knot, though. This is kind of what I was afraid of.
You want him to Thought Knot us if we play the Codex?
I guess that's true. I guess that's true. So we know the Swamp's gone. He has a Thalia, Heretic, Cathar. Eventually we need to Needle Displacer. That makes sense. We also need to find a second bridge. Supposed to start needling myself? Or shreddering me? Ugh. Well, that's gross. Hopefully we hit a Flicker Wisp here or a Displacer. Alright, cool. Oh, yeah. What do we care most about? Any of these? Do we care? Thought Knot Seer allows him to strip our card, but at the same time we kind of want that effect. The only thing is when you get Displacer Thought Knot, he can actually like blink it a bunch of times and hope we draw a bunch of lands. I'm gonna take the Thought Knot Seer. Alright, we need to find a Lantern. Every time. Alright, we can whir for a Lantern now. Should just do that. X is 1. What? Alright. Someone tell me what just happened. Oh, no. No. Alright. I know what happened. Someone else tell me. I didn't pay for the Arbiter. That was a huge punt.
Oh. Yeah, I knew Sally was
Wow. That was bad. I guess it doesn't really matter because we needed to discard a card anyway. But I would have much rather done the Thoughtseize, but we're just professionals. We just draw our lanterns. Oh, right. Aether Vial. That seems fine. Guess I'm going to Thoughtseize and try to hit a Flicker Wisp or a Displacer again. Flicker Wisp. Alright. I feel like we've won this game now. His hand has 3 cards that are irrelevant. He's drawing an irrelevant card. Alright, we've got the lock. Now we just need to mill him out. So we're going to continue to mill ourselves until we hit a second, or I guess a third mill piece. And then we will be firmly ahead at that point. Don't care about Eldrazi Temple. Mishra's Bobble's fine. We have assembled the lock. I feel like this matchup isn't great either. I feel like we've played 3 really bad Lantern matchups. I don't know if the black-red deck is that bad. I think our opponent just got really lucky. If I care about that card, I don't, right? I'm gonna start by... I don't want to draw 2 lands in a row, so we're gonna start by both milling. Ghost Quarter, I'm not too concerned with. Stirrings is pretty nice though, right? Find me another piece. And then I don't want the second Stirrings. Don't really want that bridge either, although it does give me protection. I'm gonna go ahead and draw it. This protects me against Flicker Wisp. And now he needs Flicker Wisp and Displacer. I would never in a million years play this deck at a tournament. Even though I think it's really good, I would never play it. It's just not my style. I'm not going to pilot it well, I'm not going to enjoy playing it, and I firmly believe you should... Yeah, that's fine, we don't want to draw Mox Supple anyway. Oh. So I don't shuffle because I didn't search. Sure. Yeah. I don't want to pay 1 mana for essentially a land. Draw this. Guess it's better. Should we just draw a Whir next turn? Or we can't search, right? So. Pithing Needle. Well, that's the better card. Can't play Pithing Needle this turn. I don't want him to have Displacer. Actually, I do want him to have Displacer, right? Like, we have the Pithing Needle now? So, like, he's just gonna spend his turn playing that? Yeah, I'm just gonna give him Displacer and then Needle it. Probably want to draw that land too, right? So I got a question for chat. If you were going to the Open this weekend, or next weekend, what would you play? What deck do you think is well positioned in Modern right now? Alright, let's mill you. That's fine. Get our land. Play a tap. Play this Needle. Name Eldrazi Displacer. Pass the turn. Who at work is messaging me? Get out of here. Those are two completely different questions. That's fair. That's fair, Speakeasy. Dude, I love the Bedroom Reveler deck. I love the Mardu Pyromancer. I wanted Jerry to win so bad. I thought the matchup looked better on paper. I don't care about Leonin Arbiter, but I don't want to draw this either. Could have milled him a land, but I didn't think it was worth it. And now that we have a second Shredder, we're just in really good shape. I don't want to draw the Whir of Invention. So we have the lock now. Now we just need to get ahead on clock. So I'm going to play a little fast here, which means I'm probably going to punt somewhere. Yeah. Great, we have the whole... Yeah, that's fair. Flicker Wisp. Can have a path to exile. Do we care about this spell bomb? Guess we'll just draw it and play it. I guess we kind of want another Shredder though, right?
But I think it's better to just shred them for time rating.
Yeah.
Play it out.
Yeah, I was rooting for Jerry real bad. When he reverse sweeped that matchup, it was so good. Carb TV with the follow, thank you, sir. You guys are the greatest. This is his end stuff, right? Making us do it. One of the things I wish Moto had was a F6 until, so I could like F6 until the end step. I can talk about this because they mentioned on the stream, but MTG Arena, that's one of the things that they're going to be doing, is having one-click like pauses, so you can like pause on a specific step, which I really enjoyed. MTG Arena has been quite interesting. I'm definitely excited for it. Once they allow streamers to stream it, we'll be good. So this Academy Runes is good. This is gonna allow us to get back to Codex Shredder. Opponent's super dead, just making us play it out. Also, for the new guys, this weekend on Saturday, Nerd Rage Gaming is holding their second CT of the year. It's going to be Legacy, and Matt Bamonte and I will be doing coverage for it. It's on Saturday, so if you you're not doing anything, hang out, watch the stream, give us some feedback. I don't expect the quality of the stream to be very good this time, mostly because of the venue we're in. But the next stream in March is going to be insane. Yep, tons of clicking. Yes, it did stack our Codex Shredders finally. It's nice. Yeah, I am super excited for the Nerd Rage Gaming CTs. I'll be doing them all year. They're going to be so much fun. I'm really excited to see some Legacy this weekend. And I'm really excited to work with Norman Cohen, the guy who's running Norman and Noah. They're super passionate about making these tournaments a success. It's really kind of reinvigorating. Or, yeah, reinvigorating. Sure. I'm not going to waste my time searching because it doesn't matter. Welding jars, fine, I guess. So yeah, if you're in the Chicagoland area and you're looking for an event this weekend, I highly recommend the Nerd Rage Gaming event. If I wasn't worried about my time, I would type the bit.ly chat, or bit.ly link into chat. Hint, hint, Matt. Hint, hint. Get drunk and play darts. I like darts. I used to play a lot at the...
We're definitely not ahead on time.
I'm saying I need to get ahead on time. Otherwise I would type into chat. We are not ahead on time.
Which is why our opponent's making us play that. Shredder's moving everywhere.
Yeah, Moto just drives me insane with this stuff. Notice how it didn't move the third one? Fine. It's fine.
6 cards left.
Milieu. Can have that one. So Flicker Wisp is still an out for him, right? Because he flickers Pithing Needle, and then he displaces the Flicker Wisp twice.
Yeah.
So we could have punted there.
I'm not sure if he has quite that.
Each one of these is 1 activation. 1 plus another basic lane. So he could have done it 3 times. That would have been enough. Would have been enough. Opponent making us do it. Milieu. If I mill him, he doesn't lose, right? He has to actually try to draw. Okay. Alright, so let's think about sideboard. Worried about your carpal tunnel? Okay. So quickly here, Leyline only hits Thought-Knot Seer. I don't know if that's any good. Ancient Grudge seems good. Pithing Needle. Do we need 3 Pithing Needles? Probably not. We only want to name Eldrazi Displacer, right? Stony Silence is a card. Search for Azcanta, Abrupt Decay, Pyroclasm, Maelstrom Pulse, which we don't have, Nature's Claim, we don't have, out Witchbane Orb, that makes sense, Grafdigger's Cage makes sense, 1 Whir makes sense because we're not searching, 1 Pixith, 1 Thoughtseize. So I'm gonna bring in Collective Brutality. No. He doesn't have instants, I'm worried about its enchantment. So Seal of Primordium. Bontu seems fine. Then we'll cut 1 more Thoughtseize. Or actually, yeah, 1 more Thoughtseize. The cards we really care about are at 3. Do we care about this Welding Jar? I guess this Welding Jar is probably worse than a Thoughtseize. I mean, I think he's more likely to have. I mean, he could have Disenchant. O-Ring could be a possibility. All right, I'm gonna keep this. We have an Abrupt Decay, we have a Black Source. I get the F6 on turn 1. Play Vial, play Vial, play Vial. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Next turn we'll take the Flicker Wisp or the Thought-Knot Seer. I'm not sure which. I guess we could take the Thought-Knot Seer since I don't know. We have the Decay.
Usually we probably want to save Decay for.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But Flicker Wisp is a problem. Let's see what the top of his deck is and what we're drawing. Okay, well that answers. Well, yeah, that answers that problem. So we're gonna Thoughtseize and take Thought-Knot Seer. Even Mind Sensor. Do we take Aven Mind Sensor? Because we have this whir. I'm gonna take Aven Mind. He draws Stony, goes land Stony. This goes to 2, which means he can't protect it.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, right, true. True. Mirroring Crusader. That's a card. Alright, we need a... Well, we'll be able to work for bridge. We have to make sure we sequence this right. So next turn we can whir. If he hits a land, it's going to be awkward. Oh, but he's not drawing a land. He's drawing Mirror Crusader. Okay. So we're going to pass the turn. We're going to upkeep. Okay. And yeah, end of turn, we're going to kill the Stony. And then untap, play Inventor's Fair, whir, or bridge. And then we'll have Thoughtseize. Kind of gross. The second Flicker Wisp is pretty scary. But we have to decay this, right? We might die, though. We need Shredder first. My concern is, since we're blowing the Stony, he's gonna Flicker Wisp the bridge, attack us for 7, flicker it again, and then attack us for 10. So it'd be at 1. Josh, do we get bridge or do we get... I'm inclined to whir for bridge, but and then we go to 1 and he has both of his flickers. Grab Shredder, people are saying. His hand is accurate, yes. His hand's accurate and he's drawing a Flicker Wisp. I need to make a decision. Needle on Vial, then find bridge. On Vial?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Go get a bridge.
We can go to 1 if we get a bridge.
We're gonna go to 2 or 3.
Right.
You're gonna die to the clock, though. So...
Alright, I'm gonna get Shredder. I can Thoughtseize. Here's my thought. I can Thoughtseize this Flicker Wisp. I can shred this Flicker Wisp, and then I'll have a Shredder to try to help find a bridge. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Can't have that.
I need the card under this to be a brick. Activating doesn't do anything. I'm gonna float black. He chose to take our shredder. Good for us. The shredder, taking the shredder was wrong. Because now we get to shred. Yeah, I didn't get that. So we're gonna take 7, go down to 9, go up to 10. How much is this? 4? Down to 3, and then we could actually Inventor's Fair for a bridge now, right? Like these are all gone.
Not to cost 5.
It costs 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus this. Should have done this on my end step. I'm fine with that. Getting a land's fine. Alright. So I think we're in good shape here. I do agree that the shredder has worked out much better for us. So now we just need to keep him off Flicker Wisps and Eldrazi Displacers. Well, we're drawing another bridge. So now we don't care too much about one Flicker Wisp. Should I mill this land, do you think? Probably not, right? Because if I draw like a... I don't know. I agree. I think I want to find a shredder. Need to find a shredder. So I'm in no rush to play this bridge now, right? Because he's just drawing Aether Vial. So I'm just gonna go get another shredder and really get the mill going. They haven't stacked our shredders yet, so that's a little sad. God, I wish I could pause till end step. Or F6 till end step. Do I mill us to try to find a third one? Yeah, I think he's locked out for sure. Now we just need to not lose to time. So I'm gonna be aggressive and shred. And hope he doesn't have 4 things. It's good. Ooh, that's also good. Just gonna cast this, get it out of our hand, keep this one, let him draw caves. Alright, this game should be over. I'm pretty sure we can mill him in 5 minutes, especially with the third mill piece. I wish Jace would come off the ban list. Well, kind of. I want to buy 4 of them first. Oh man, the top of our deck is amazing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next turn. Next turn, I think we're gonna pop a Shredder and go and take Whir. Right?
5 minutes, I get to know him.
Right. So if I pop Shredder and I get Whir, then I can Whir next turn for another Shredder, and then the next turn, so like it's basically it's -1 mill, but then the next turn I can Runes and get the 4th Shredder. And so like I -1 mill for 1 turn. Make sure we're not like leaving him something amazing though. Come on. It's okay. I'm going to Whir for 1. Get a Shredder. Oh, I shouldn't have popped. Oh no, I didn't have a land anyway. Codex Shredder. Stirring to try to find, sure, a land. Play the land. Pass the turn. Upkeep, put Shredder on top. Alright. 33 cards in 4.5 minutes. So now I don't need any of these stops, right? Rest in peace. Don't particularly care about that card. Dude, there's just no way you can win, man.
He is of the non-conceding variety. We're at 3-9. That's just how we win. It takes longer than 3 minutes.
Alright, I'm just on the mill plan. Could like loop and get a Pixis again, but it's basically 5 turns in 3 minutes. I've removed all stops on my turn and his turn, except for the upkeep ones. And so we're just gonna try to get there.
It's just like picking up files and stuff.
I need to auto do them. Always yield.
That is stupendously annoying behavior.
I'm just gonna draw these cards. I can have one card in hand, that's fine. Just gonna auto yield to these. William is really angry at us, guys. I don't even need to stop on my upkeep anymore. Do I even need to stop on his upkeep? Probably not. Like with 8 mills, like I don't think I'll need to stop him from drawing a card. Making me click OK. He's so annoying. Two minutes, 14 cards. Oh, yeah. Okay, 88 Link. Good call, good call. I like the way you think, man. I'm going to hold priority on all the mill rocks. That way I don't have to wait, and then I just get them. Well, the problem with that is... Well, okay, I have 8 mills, though, so I guess I'm not that concerned about it. We could give him an insane card, though. But it'll be okay. We have 8 mills. Oh, I thought I had already... I think we're gonna get there, guys. I think we've got it.
Exactly dead.
How do we mill him the last time? Oh, he's gonna draw a card. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we have 2 minutes to mill him 2 turns, so I think we're fine. Unless something crazy happens. I was gonna concede to my opponent because we're 0-3, but screw it. I could wait till like the last possible second and concede. I'm sure he would be so tilted. He's probably already tilted. Yeah, I know, Josh. All right, chat. What do you think? Should I concede? We're 0-3. We can't win any prizes, but our opponent made us play this. So, do we concede or do we not concede?
And he scummed us for time.
Concede? No concede. No concede. Okay. All right, we're finishing them. We're dream crushing people. He's activating shambling vents.
Definitely.
I'm F6. Wee. Man. All right. Last match. So just to recap, we played Black Red, Hollow 1, got crushed in game 3, double Hollow 1 into the Phoenix. Then we played 8 Rack, got demolished. That felt like an awful matchup, worse than Burn, I think. What was our round 3? Oh, then we played Blue Red Through the Breach with like main Mana Leaks, Cryptics. Drew 6 Snapcasters against us. That was pretty much game over. And then, had the Through the Breach on turn 5. And we kind of went shields down for a turn. We could have like Word for Bridge in response if he went for it, but we had milled an earlier Emrakul, so we kind of felt safe. And then we mulled a 4, so that wasn't very good. And then you guys just saw that match. This feels like a mulligan. I can't do anything with my mana. Can't cast any of my spells. This feels like a keep. Opponent mulligan to 4. I'm gonna bottom because I need lands. Tron. Okay. So I have to play Lantern. Is it right to play Lantern or Shredder? I've never played this deck before, so someone is it Lantern or Shredder? But he's just gonna map. Shred myself, he says. Shredder for now. Okay. He could benefit off knowledge, I agree. It's kind of why I've been leaning Shredder as well. Oh, I need to do some stops again. I'll do pre-combat, attack. I don't know why I would ever need those stops, but I guess Whirring for Bridge, potentially. There was a land that we wanted desperately.
Where to go then if we play mana?
Yeah, but we wouldn't have had the choice anyway.
Oh, we'd have drawn it. We'd be up.
Why do we need... Oh, our first main stop. Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
One for the Lantern.
Man, I have to take Pithing Needle, I think? Oh, man. I guess I have to take Opal.
Doesn't even turn anything up.
Not this turn. I gotta take Opal. I have the Beast Within. I can Beast Within one of his lands, is the thing. So, like, as long as he doesn't hit exactly Tron here. Which he's on a mold of 4, 5, so...
I mean, I think our plan is let him have Tron and then just rip his, all his crap out of him. Hope he doesn't draw one.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. So he went and got Tower. He has another map. Pretty good.
Take one thread, lantern, shred him off.
So
should be able to keep him off the
we'd
thread.
really like a land here, so I'm not going to shred myself. Alright, so I have to play Lantern so that the Mox Opal gets turned on.
Probably thoughts.
And I'm definitely Thought Seizing and not Inquisitioning. There's just a mine on top of his deck? He's so lucky. So he's got O-Stone, Wormcoil Engine, so we take the O-Stone. He has a mine in hand already. So I think I just give him the mine. Right?
To find a bridge. What is one quote?
Well, we have a Whir, so we need a land. Because we'll play another Shredder next turn. So I think we're okay. Because, like, Wormcoil's huge. Like, as long as we're under 6 cards, we're fine. He's hitting a map. We don't care about map. We can't cast Whir yet, but there's a land. Because we're professionals. I guess I care about Dismember. I care about Dismember because he can, like, shrink this to a 1 and attack for 1. Look, man. I think it's better, like, we're hoping that he doesn't draw anything at this point. I probably don't want him to have a sphere, right? So, he could pop map in response. Okay, so he's popping map now. Yeah, I agree. He got Ghost Quarter. Sure.
We haven't drawn both our islands yet.
So I need to mill him here, so not have Star. I kind of don't want him to Ghost Quarter. I mean, we have an island. Interesting turn. Mill all the spheres. Star isn't bad. It's a trigger. Oh, right. Yeah, that sucks.
So we have a land on top. Now we get to know ourselves.
I think I want to land. That's a land. That's a land. No, I'm gonna let him draw that. Because I know it's dead. Alright, I gotta make sure I sack the right one. Choose the one to keep. I want to keep this one. Whoa. Alright, he gets one draw. And I can pop Lantern if I need to. Oh, it does. Gross. No! So we wouldn't have been able to play Whir anyway. Oh, but he... Oh, we have Thoughtseize. Or no, this is only 6 mana. He's probably got it in his hand, right? Oh, right. Yeah. So we do have Beast with him, though. Yes, I understand. We need another bridge. You wanted to wait a turn because of this scenario? That's fair. I could have also done it at instant speed. Doing it in my main phase was what really cost me. Well, we need this land, but we're also dead. We could beast within this. Yeah, all right. That was a punt by me. I can feel ya. Is there anything we can do? All right, let's see what he does with his Karn. Because then we can whir for Needle.
Beast within worm coil.
Yeah, we need to like gain a life somehow. Alright, he gets. I forgot about that. Yeah, we should have word. Should have word in our main or in his turn. That was a punt. I got anxious. I'm just gonna concede because we need yeah, I'm gonna concede. We're gonna need our time. Man, this is definitely the fourth bad matchup though, right? Alright, so what's our sideboard plan? Are there good matchups? I would assume there's good matchups. Tron, pay date. Dude, I do not like Justin. Tron. Sideboard out, one bridge, spell bomb, Grafdigger's Cage, Witchbane Orb, 2 Inquisition of Kozilek, 1 Abrupt Decay, we're leaving that in, 1 Ghoul Caller's Bell, and 1 Lantern of Insight. Bring in Pithing Needle, Welding Jar, so it looks like I do want the Welding Jar. Tezzeret, Ancient Grudge, and we don't have a Ghost Quarter. I guess Search and Seal? Seal or Lantern? Take out Pixis. It doesn't look like I'm taking out Pixis. I actually need to bring in a bad card. Guess it's Seal. Yes, Brad, I have over 100 viewers because Jeff Hoogland is a kind human being. Oh boy. I feel like if he doesn't just have natural Tron in his hand, this hand's actually not that bad. I think I'm supposed to mulligan though, right? Yeah, I have a little bit.
Oh, you could get a mat.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna keep. Hopefully Ancient Stirrings hits something relevant though. If it doesn't, we're probably losing. Alright. Welding Jar, Glimmer Void, Inquisition you. Stirrings, Map, Scrying, Karn Forest Tower. That seems like an insane hand. I guess I take... I think I take Map because it's...
This is a good Inquisition, man.
It is a good hand against Inquisition, I agree. Alright. So I assume Forest comes down into Stirrings.
Still feel like it's
Yeah, it's pretty good. See what he gets here. Gets a Mine. Okay, so we're going to take Scrying next turn and hope the Stirrings doesn't get a power plant. I think Stirrings is probably better than Lantern here.
But we can see the power plant on top of the library, so we know that we can see.
Oh, I hate this. 2, 4, 5. No, that ain't right. There's another card. Did he have 2 force healing and 1 force, right? Oh, there's one unknown. Right. Because he drew for turn. Looking for a... Alright, Pithing Needle it is. So we know he has Mine, Tower, and now Map. Definitely naming Karn, though. Karn liberated. Yes! He's gonna upkeep Map now, though. Which sucks. Oh no, he drew it. Sweet. Alright.
Not using that very well.
So we know he has 2 Karns, 1 unknown. Oh, he drew another Stirrings. Lucky. So he has 2 Karns, a Stirrings in his hand. We need a Whir. Alright, he took a Mine. I was hoping he did not hit O-Stone. He still hasn't found a power plant. I guess O-Stone isn't even amazing because we can jar the needle. Alright, we need to find that, actually. Huh. So I'm not going to whir in my main phase. I'm going to be smart.
What are we wearing?
Walking Ballista. Am I supposed to Lantern this Walking Ballista?
He's not drawing that yet, right? This is the image.
This is the end of my turn.
Oh,
He popped Map.
oh.
He went and got Power Plant. And now he's getting Walking Ballista. I think I have to. The card just beats me, right? It beats me both ways. It can like attack me and it can ignore bridge. I guess I have Whir. I don't know. I'm torn now. I think that was wrong. Pithing Needle? But then I need 2 things?
But then it's still being down.
Right.
Drew another word.
No, that was the Whir I had. I made him shuffle.
Oh, it's only one.
Yeah. Oh. So what am I getting here? Am I getting another Lantern? Got a Sanctum of Ugin. That's bad, right? I just lose? Because he drew all of his maps? Shredder is better. Well, I don't think it matters because I need exactly Thoughtseize next turn. Like, if I don't hit Thoughtseize this turn, I lose, right? I'm getting Shredder.
Can't play Ulamog yet.
I'm not so sure. I'm getting Shredder. Shredding myself. Thoughtseize? Alright, well, here's hoping. Any Tron piece. Which he's popped 3 maps. We don't think he has a Tron piece in his hand? Guess not. No, he does. He either had it or he found it. I agree. What are you doing? So Needle, Shredder, Karn, anything. We're so dead. I'm gonna concede as long as he picks Pithing Needle. So okay, so we get back Whir. Okay, we get back Whir. We Needle Karn again. Die to Ulamog, so we have to hit. Alright, he's taking out our lands. So we go float a blue. This respawn. This is good. I mean, we get like 1 turn to draw bridge. Oh, wait. Oh, and then he just ticks up. Yeah, this doesn't work. He chose correctly. That was well played by our opponent. Oh. Oh, now he's just taking out Opal. That wasn't right. He should have made us exile cards out of our hand. Pithing Needle. Karn liberated. Alright. 1 turn to hit a bridge. Come on, baby.
You can play the lantern and see the bridge on top.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Don't think I won't. He only hit 1 bridge. We have 2 bridges and no, we have 1 bridge and 23 cards, right? Because we boarded 1 out. Come on, baby. Cut me to the bridge. Ah! That doesn't do it. Show me bridge. Nope. Alright, you got us. Good game, Tron player. You crushed us. Was gonna concede to you anyway. Holy Jesus. Evan's gotta go. We're gonna talk about the deck.
It's rough.
We're gonna talk about it online. And we're gonna talk about what BBD mentioned. Thanks for coming.
It's rough out there for players.
Yeah. So yeah, that seems like a hard matchup. All in all, you know, I think the deck's very powerful, and I continually agree that it's probably one of the best decks in Modern. I also think this is one of those decks that is a metagame choice. People want to beat this deck, they can beat this deck. And they have showed us tonight that it is easy to beat this deck. There's 2 major ways I think you beat this deck. I guess 3. Number 1, be faster than turn 3. So the Hollow one is a great example where they can just put 2 4/4s into play. You have to land a bridge and get under that, and it's really difficult. You need the bridges in hand against them, and you need to be able to play them on turn 3. It's possible to do, but it's difficult. If their Hollow ones are like turn 2 or 3, it's probably too slow. You can win. We lost to triple. Oh shoot! What's the guy that comes back from the graveyard with the land drops? Yeah, we lost a triple Bloodghast game 2. He randomly discarded 3, and then turn 2 he played a land and got 3 back, and so he was just attacking for 1,000,000 on turn 4, and we were just too slow. And then yeah, game 3 he landed double Hollow one. So you can attack the deck quickly. You can attack the deck by not attacking. So Tron's a great example of that. Burn's a great example of that. Storm's a great example of that. Now they do have a Witchbane Orb, so you got to be a little careful. But again, they need to assemble enough artifact pieces to be able to whir for a large amount. If you can have just a little bit of disruption on their artifacts and have a good linear game plan against them, you're going to win on average. Also, another great example was 8-Rack not attacking us. Actually, post-board, they had both plans. They played Bobs, which are amazing in the matchup because we can't interact with them. We don't have Pyroclasm. If I had to change the board, I think we take out the Bantu's Last Reckoning completely. Just run Pyroclasm. The mana difference is huge. Taking out multiple Bobs would have been good. We probably would have brought it in against the mono black. I don't think Bantu's is right because we need our lands to untap every turn against that deck because we need to be progressing our game plan. Otherwise, Shrieking Affliction is going to get us. See, Evan. So yeah, attack fast. Don't attack at all. And then, just have a bunch of counter magic. The Through the Breach deck was really tough because they had multiple Snapcaster Mages with mana leaks. They have Cryptic Command in their deck. And then if we ever tap out, they just Through the Breach, Emrakul you. So it's that one, I think, if I was playing in a tournament, that game might have went a little bit differently. I would have, if I wasn't streaming, had other things on my mind kind of thing. I definitely think this is a deck that you need a lot of reps with. I completely agree with Luis Salvato's key on it. There's a reason that Justin Cohen wrote a 32-page article on this deck. Because you need to read it. And I didn't. I skimmed it. But, I don't know. I don't know if I would play this deck at a tournament. Like I said, it's not really my style, though. If it's your style and you enjoy it, I could definitely see you having success with it. We never brought in Porphyry Nodes or whatever this card is. I'm not sold on this card. I don't really like it. But it is what it is. It was something worth trying, I think. But if the hate is there, if people are going to bring the hate, maybe this card isn't what you want. Maybe you just want more anti-hate stuff. Beast Within was never really super good. What don't you want to play against this deck? You don't want to play anything that can't manipulate its own library. Things like Grixis Delver are good because you have instant speed cantrips, you have street race, things like that. Decks like Abzan and Jund can interact. You have Maelstrom Pulse, you have Abrupt Decays. Those things interact with Bridge, but people are onto that game plan. Welding Jar is coming in. They know what those hates are. I've never felt like my Lantern matchup has been very good as Abzan. It might be a little better as Jund because you have K-Command. And you can also bring in Ancient Grudge. Ancient Grudge is a great card to have in this matchup just because you can flash it back from the graveyard. So I think if I was actively trying to beat Lantern, I would be on a red-based deck that's linear and fast, and And I think that choice would be Affinity. I think Affinity is a great choice for the weekend. A lot of people are going to disagree with me because there's going to be a lot of artifact hate flying around, and that's probably true, but Affinity can beat artifact hate. It's also possible that people are like, you know, no one's going to play Lantern because everyone's going to hate it out. But yeah, I think I would play Affinity. If I didn't play Affinity, I'd probably play Tron or Burn. I'm not a big fan of playing Burn, and I hate telling people to play Burn, but it's very good against this deck, as long as they don't have a Witchbane Orb. So just make sure you have your Destructive Revelries ready. Or Ancient Grudge is probably an okay answer as well. We never drew Leyline of Sanctity when it was good, so I can't really, you know... Maybe that card is good, and I should have mulliganed a little bit more aggressively. So yeah, again, for those that are new, thank you for all the follows tonight. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the subs. Really appreciate it. You guys are great. Again, we'll be doing coverage this weekend for Nerd Rage Gaming. Come check us out on Saturday. If I missed it, Canadian Bobo, that was about 15 minutes ago. Thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed that one. Yeah, and I need to get a sound for cheers. Sorry that we don't have that. And we do occasionally get our cats on camera. So yeah, let's go get the cats. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. We'll do some cat time. We haven't done it in a while. Let me see here. I'll be back in just a minute, guys. Say 3 minutes. Ordor, thank you for that follow. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, let's introduce the cats here. Oh no, Dova's not having it. So this is Dova. I rescued Dova 5 years ago, 6 years ago. She's a grumpy one. We made a token a while back. I have one here of her. We made her a vampire. You can see that. The 1/1 life-linking vampire. She's a little emo cat, so we like to play with that. She's also very derpy. We have a derp emoji. Josh, you want to throw a derpy cat up? She's really sweet though when she wants to be, I'll tell you. But she doesn't want to be very often.
Keyword when she wants to be.
And she's usually whiny. She doesn't like to be held too much. Alright, I'll let you know.
Here, you can try him. He's like...
So Tassiger, this is Tassiger. He's the cutest cat I've ever seen. He, it's okay. He's very whiny in the morning. He wants attention constantly. He's actually so whiny that it's been annoying to me recently. He's on a diet. He was like 5 pounds overweight when we took him to the vet. Whatever, 2 pounds, 5 pounds. He's lost a little bit of weight, I think. He's really sweet. He loves to lay with people. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
He's really skittish as well. Oh, and this is my wife, Michelle.
Yeah, hi guys. Sorry, I don't feel great today, so probably look a little sick, but I'm here.
They're not usually allowed upstairs. They're in our office right now.
Yeah.
So they kind of like get really squirmy when they're up here, but we like to show them off on camera every once in a while.
Yeah, Dova's currently exploring somewhere.
Tassiger we rescued. Sure. Tassiger we rescued. We rescued 2 years ago, 2.5, almost 3 now. He was the smallest cat with the biggest paws. He was so cute. His name was Spider-Man. We renamed him to Tassiger. I don't know where Dova went.
I lost Dova.
I think Dova's in our bedroom, which is not good. But yeah, these are our cats. We make tokens out of them. Or we did, I guess. It's okay, buddy. He's looking outside the door. He's like, what's out there? I don't know what's out there. It's alright. He's so cute. I don't know. Alright. Tassiger wants to get let down, so I'm going to let him down. Well, I want to thank everybody for a great night. A lot of followers. Really appreciate people hanging out. And my name's Brad Brown. I'm a level 1 judge from Peoria, Illinois. I'm going to be doing coverage for Nerd Rage Gaming all throughout 2018. I've been playing Magic since Theros. I've made it to the Pro Tour. I don't get to play kind of at a higher level like I used to. And that's by choice mostly. Like, Michelle and I own a home. Financially, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to kind of do that. So streaming is a way for me to kind of continue to play Magic, have some fun, and talk to people about Magic, which is something I enjoy. So yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. We stream every week, Tuesday through Thursday, from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock each night. So you'll be seeing more of me. I've been streaming just for a few months. Definitely working to get partner. Definitely trying to improve the stream whenever I can.
Running back. We'll see.
But yeah, that's going to be it for me tonight. And that's going to be it for the week. So I'll see you guys on coverage, Nerd Rage Gaming Live, on Saturday. And then we'll be back on the stream next Tuesday. Thanks, guys. Love ya.